What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach. I will be doing a live trading session and live analysis, live discussion that we are doing every Monday to Friday. So today is the second day of trading week, a very important day as NFP coming this week. We saw that suddenly the market sentiment changes. We saw there is a back-to-back two false breakout on gold. In previous session this candle has crossed this important level of resistance zone, and we saw that with this big bearish candle gold has broken to the downside. Now what I see that gold currently approaching this daily weeklies candle that we are talking about yesterday. What I think that now gold is likely to come back to this support zone here on the daily 1835 level, and highly likely that gold will come back down, grab liquidity, and then will bounce back to the upside. So it is a very important level now to look at. What I think that today, as you can see, this move to the upside on gold looks like that it is a false breakout. Okay, so we might see, the way it is moving, we might see continuation of downtrend very soon. So you can see on the daily the price has this green candle to the upside. It looks like that it's a completely fake move. Okay, we saw that on the lower time frame there's a lot of false breakout candle along this zone. If you look at the 4 hour, we see that there is this red candle. Okay, we saw there is a strong rejection from the top, and also we see this one here. Yesterday during the live session we had a gold trade that has gone in the profit, and then after the manipulation has came back the other way. So it has gone in fact to the downside. Now today gold has done the same thing. We saw that gold, in fact, we didn't enter yet any gold trade because when I saw that there's a lot of manipulation happening, I'm just waiting to see how the market changes. Because if you closely look at on the daily, there is a weakness candle coming, and after breaking this low, we will see on the lower time frame, or we will jump on 5 minutes to see if there is any entry opportunity, and then we'll jump on a trade on gold, either bullish or bearish based on the price action. So with that said, what I think that if I go to even the 5 minutes, you can see this market is moving along this trend line. Okay, along this channel the price was coming down, and what I will be waiting for gold to continue to drop. And I think that if you closely look at to this daily support level, I think that gold highly likely that will drop in this direction. So let's look at, if I look at daily again, we see this support zone on the daily. The price is coming to this daily level of support at 1835, and if we see a very strong rejection, we might be able to short-term buy position. I think that after crossing this weakless candle, definitely we will have something on gold. We'll keep watching the price action on the lower time frame until we see how the market is doing. So in the meantime, guys and girls, make sure that you use the live chat. If you have any question, I'll try to answer as many questions as possible. Mila, good morning, how are you? I'm good, thank you, Mila. So hi sir, thank you. Please help, what happened? 3K, what happened? Why did you lose 3K? Hi coach, is gold now in support zone? Looks like that gold is coming down. Okay, we'll look at it. Okay, especially below this daily weakless candle. Once the price will cross this level, we might be able to find a position here. Okay, I think that this market highly likely, especially below this level where there is a doji, okay, from this 1835 to 1830 level. Once the price will reach during this live session, if we see the price is there, we'll definitely open position on gold in this zone. Okay, so if I look at that, okay, so this is the level that we will be looking at gold on to see what happens. Okay, and yeah, so let's see, there is a, you see this red candle is basically back to back. There is a doji and also a bearish candle. Both of them are strong liquidity grab, and from that liquidity grab we see that gold basically rejected, and we'll be waiting for a potential setup in this level. Let's see, I think that after coming to this level we'll see high probability that we will see a bounce from this zone after breaking this level. So we will jump on 5 minutes once the price will be here for potential entry. In the meantime, we'll just keep observing the price action. It's not far. I think that you see this is the swing low in this movement. Okay, highly likely that, and this is the lower part of the doji, highly likely that we will see some bounce from this level. You can see this is a very important area of value. This is the previous resistance here, support here, which is also support in this level. So let's see how gold does. We'll keep up on it, guys and girls. So make sure you use the live chat if you have any question to ask. And good day. Will it drop to 1831? I think so. Gold might be dropping to 1835 at least. Okay, at least 1835, and then we might see, because there is a daily, as I mentioned, there is a daily, weekly candle. There's this doji on the daily, and you see that there is a buyers here, and this zone has not been tested, and highly likely that from this zone we'll see some bullish move. And if we take our Fibonacci for this daily move on gold, and we see that there is a 50% Fibonacci level on the daily, which is 1831, 1831 level, and that's the level that we will be looking for potential to see how it react. Okay, so for the time being we could see that gold is coming to this level, and then from here we might see how gold might behave in this level. Hi, thank you very much. Hi coach. USD CAD, I'm a big bullish. What's your analysis? Okay, I'm good, thank you. Good day from Greg from Brisbane. Been trading little time. What time do you recommend? Okay, very for a beginner, Greg, I'll recommend, if you are a complete beginner, I'll recommend 4 hour. Okay, and this is the best time that I would say that for trading, because for the beginner, even for experienced trader, if you have a little bit of bigger account size, then I would say that focus on higher time frame. And once you are you are very experienced trader, you can trade on the lower time frame. You see that sometimes I trade this kind of candle on gold. You can see there is a narrow doji here. This is 5 minutes chart, a nice looking double liquidity gap. Okay, so when you are experienced on the 5 minutes, you can make a lot of money just shorting from here like that, putting stop loss just above this high and targeting 5 times profit, easily achievable in just matter of less than an hour. So but you need to gain experience to trade this kind of time frame, this kind of price action. So it is important that you use initially higher time frame to gain that confidence. Now trading on the lower time frame might overwhelm you in the beginning. For example, if you are trading on the 5 minutes, I saw that your options are 4 hour and 1 hour, but still I'll say that 4 hour is best in the beginning. If you have a very little trading time that you cannot match, also 4 hour work, 1 hour you can work. But I saw that in 1 hour, sometimes it might be difficult for you to find the proper candle, which one you should trade. For example, on the 4 hour, you might find in one session one candle, and that candle will tell you in fact either you should buy or sell. But if you're trading 1 hour, probably in one session you will find 5 candles, and you don't know which one is important when to enter. So your trading time becoming expensive and expanded. So that is why a beginner 4 hour, but when you're experienced, you can use 5 minutes, to make money from the market. That is possible once you're experienced. Hi coach dollar cat, I'm a big bull. Bullish, what's your analysis? Yeah, we'll look at it. Thank you very much, Mustafa. Good morning, coach. All I told you yesterday to be careful of fundamentals. Yeah, yep. That's it. That's what trading is actually. Um, you know, yesterday was not only yesterday. These 2 days, from Monday to yesterday. Today we saw that multiple times manipulation, and that's actually that's a part of the game. I have experienced a lot this kind of game, manipulation game, as a trader, which is a pardon me, which is a part of game in trading. Why manipulation happens? Can anybody let me know in the chat? Because we talk a lot about manipulation, false breakout, and when manipulations happens, basically, I also stopped out from the trade. We can't do anything about it, but it is an essential part of trading. Can anybody let me know why manipulation happens and what is the importance of understanding it, so that we can move forward? I'll tell you something very important, which is needed as a trader. So tell about Aussie Yen. Yeah, absolutely. Look at it, Aussie Yen. Thanks a lot, Raina. Thank you very much. Dollar CAD, my friend. Okay, I'll look at dollar CAD and then we'll come back to the manipulation part. So dollar CAD, if I look at the monthly, this market, we see that previous months there is a big giant bullish angle from dollar CAD, followed by this month we have seen a long wick candle at the bottom. Now so far what happened, the price has come back down here to this monthly level of support. Okay, and then we saw that from the weekly, dollar CAD has created this weekly impulse, followed by a doji. Now this doji, in fact, this is the previous resistance here, which is turning support here on dollar CAD. This is the weekly doji. The price exactly tested the neckline of this previous resistance as a support from this doji. We see that from this support, dollar CAD is now bouncing to the upside. Now we're looking at daily. We saw that there is a on the daily there is a liquidity gap with this long doji, followed by another doji. Now we see that the market slowly pushing high on dollar CAD, and this market, you can see that there is an impulse correction. Now it is in another impulsive phase, means that dollar CAD highly likely that from this level, this is the 4 hour, we see the market is breaking to the upside. For me, because it's breaking to the upside, a candle is going to close in 1 hour 15 minutes. We could see some retest of this previous resistance here, turning support, and from here we can expect a bullish move on dollar CAD. So which is bullish. If you're a bull, then I think that could be a good one. Could you see US30 if it will be going down? US30, I think so, because gold is dropping, so we might see some bullish move. The way I see market, I don't see manipulation. I just see market down to what's supposed to do. A very good answer. What do you think news will affect DXY? Looks like that DXY getting stronger, as you see that gold is coming down, so we might see some movement in the market. Let's see, because NFP coming, manipulation grabbing liquidity, and price getting to the area of supply and demand. Very good answer. Very good answer, manipulation. How many of you still not sure? Okay, so please tell about Aussie Yen. Yeah, absolutely, we'll look at it. Tropinaya. So we'll look at Aussie yen. So manipulation is basically yeah, it's a liquidity grab. Now why does this says as manipulation is because you see this is a manipulation here, this is a manipulation here. Now the word itself sometimes carry a little bit of negative connotation, but in fact it is an essential part of the market. Okay guys, before I proceed to further, give a big like. I'll count for 2 seconds. I'll wait for 2 seconds so that everyone can give a like, and also make sure you subscribe to the channel. There is a lot of that content that will be released so that you don't miss out. So I'm gonna pause for 2 seconds. Give a big like. It will really helps the channel to reach more people, and you're really appreciated for your help to the channel. Awesome, thank you very much. So looking at that part of that game of manipulation, we see the gold now. You see this is a manipulation on gold here. Okay, so manipulation is, let's say, if I just tell you in detail so that you understand. Thank you very much for your like and subscribe. We see, let's say this is a level here, this is a resistance zone where people, let's say the price has gone there, people in the past sell from here, created this move. Again the price has gone to the same level. In the past people sell from this level, and now what happened that when the price has gone there, everyone is selling because in the past people sold. So me and everyone is selling, including you, me and everyone, retail trader. And when everyone is selling, we put our stop loss there, and the big boys on the other side, they knows where is your stop loss. Okay, now by knowing that fact that where is your stop loss, basically big boys gather liquidity. How does it do that? When you sell, when everyone is selling the market, there's buyer needed on the other side. Who will be buying this market, right? Without seller, when everyone is selling, without buyer, the market there, because there has to be a transaction. Okay, so then big boys spend $100 to move that price up so that it can hit you to stop loss. Okay, and that's what manipulation is. Hit you to stop loss, including mine sometimes hits, it's a part of game. And then once they hit you to stop loss, the price move in the direction that you wanted. It feels awful, I know, right? Now the question is, why does this manipulation happen, right? Why does this manipulation happen? Hit the stop loss and the price move in the direction. Now, as a matter of fact, if I tell you from another perspective, is that that let's say you only have a day. Okay, there is no night. Can you find a day without night? Can't, right? You need a night to experience a day. So similarly, you need that manipulation to move the market so that everyone can trade, because if there is no manipulation, then there is no movement in the market. So that is why we need to understand it, and the smart trader is who wait for the manipulation to happen and then trade. But you can't entirely avoid it. Sometimes we fall on that trap of being manipulated by the big boys, but at the same time we also know how to avoid it by being smarter than the smartest. As you know that to make money in this market, you have to know how to play the game of trading, and for that reason you need to gain little bit of experience So if you are a complete beginner, just, I would say that observe the market, focus on learning, and you will know how to play the game. Once you know how to play the game, you gain freedom, okay, financial freedom, which is your birth rate. Being financially free, everyone have the right to be financially free. Everyone have a right to have a good weekend with family without worry for anything. So it is important, okay. As a I think that many of you have the same experience. When I was doing a job, it was sometimes very, very painful to have some kind of experience that I don't want to have, and then I focus on trading to overcome that experience, and I persist. I did it, and you can do that too. Just need a little bit of patience as a trader. So let's look at dollar yen to see. Now dollar yen also had a big manipulation to the downside. So when one pair does this, let's say DXY, then it will affect all the pairs around it. So dollar yen, we have seen that if we look at the daily, we can see that this market overall picture, this is a bullish market now, which is turning now bullish, starting from this consolidation here on dollar yen. We have seen the price is broken to the upside, has come back down, tested this previous resistance as a support with this long wick daily candle, and then has broken to the upside, consolidated. So now we see that dollar yen basically consolidating in this area. And with that said, if I look at the lower time frame, we see this market is basically consolidating. So from the daily, we can see that this is a long-term bullish market turning slowly into a bullish market. So it is still in a consolidation until we see a strong breakout. We may not be able to trade because especially GBP JPY also doing the same thing. You can see that it's consolidating. So JPY and dollar yen and GBP JPY is a consolidation, so let's keep it aside. I'll be focusing on more on gold today and the pairs that are trending, because gold, you can see that on the daily the price is approaching this support zone here on gold, okay, which there is a wickless candle in this level, right? And with that wickless candle, this is the daily candle, and I think that after the price coming to this level, we will have a bounce. Now overall picture on gold looks like that we have seen an inverted head and shoulder we talked about before. Now looks like that this leg is a fake. That's the manipulation that we talk about, and whole these things is a fake, okay, fake out. I mean, fake means you can see the real thing, but the fake out. So because of this fake out, what gold might do now is come back down, breaking this low, probably will create a doji here, and then will drop, very high probability. Okay, let me repeat that. So this is the daily chart. Highly likely that gold will come back down, break this daily low, and then probably will create a daily doji here, okay, and then could continue to drop like that. Right. So this is a very high probability to happen. So for the time being, now we will be looking for, if you are trading on 4 hour, then we will be looking for shorting opportunity. But for very lower time frame, let's say on the 5 minutes time frame, pardon me, for the 5 minutes, if the price drop to this level, then you will be looking to have some bullish trading opportunity. But for the time being, in the 5 minutes, we see it is consolidating, and I am very confident that this market will at least drop to this daily support level that we are expecting on the on the daily today. So there is still probability for this market to drop. And in this live session, any trade coming up on the way, we'll jump on it. So in the meantime, let's look at, guys, Forex Factory calendar to see the news calendar, what's happening in the market. If I look at the calendar on this one, we see that tonight there is a news coming up. Fed Chairman Powell will testify, and this, during that news, we might see this gold getting very volatile. And tomorrow morning, AUD news coming up. AUD is very correlated to gold, and then you know, and tomorrow also night there is USD ADP non-farm employment change. So very volatile day coming up, guys. We will have some good trade. As the market is breaking down, we could have some good trading opportunity in this market. So guys, make sure you check out also website if you want to trade them with us, as I think that, you know, if you closely look at here, what I think gold is likely to do now is firstly to break down below this daily support, and then to go up for retracement, testing this neckline, and probably will create a possible head and shoulder, and then to drop. So what we see that here, this green candle, gold has, you know, reversed from here. Okay, so this movement we saw on gold is a false breakout, and then slowly rejected, you know, grab liquidity multiple times. Now we see that gold now finally dropping back to the support level. So very high probability in this move, okay, gold will finally at least come to this level, 1820 level in the first move. The reason is, you see that gold left an imbalance. Okay, now what is an imbalance? Let me know what is an imbalance if you are not sure, so that I can explain. So as gold left an imbalance here, okay, highly likely gold will drop back to this level, and even it could just continue to drop, or after filling that imbalance we might see a spike to the upside. So let's see, we'll look for now, because it created a false breakout multiple times, we could see that gold now, you know, coming down in this direction. Okay, buy gold, I don't recommend for the time being, but if I see after daily, as I mentioned, that there's a daily support here. Okay, there is one probability to happen during the you know, news coming up. Gold might drop here and then go back here, might close as a daily doji, and the next day we could see that dropping from here. Okay, so if that's the case, let's say this is the resistance zone, so there is one probability to happen during Powell speaks. We might see gold dropping back to this level, going up again, testing this level, and closing somewhere here, and the next day to drop. So basically, you know, finally we see that gold reversed after liquidity grab and merging with now with the long-term downtrend. So monthly, if I look at monthly, this is the monthly candle, right? And we saw that gold base finally came to that monthly level of support, right? From this support, we have seen that gold had a bounce, right? Now with that bounce, has reached that zone. Now coming back down means we could see again the price coming to the monthly support, and maybe we might see another bounce from here or may not see, but high probability that it will come to that level of support again. So delete all of them. So from the 1 hour, we see that gold has broken to the downside from this channel. There is a channel here has been created on gold. You see that gold now slowly coming down. Okay, with this 5 minutes candle, I think it will now test this 20 EMA and then will drop. Okay, if this is the 1 hour candle, which is still just started, if this 1 hour candle is coming to this level where there is the 1 hour 20 EMA, could be a very good place for potential selling. Okay. NZD, USD, any dollar yen, yeah, I would look at it. Aussie yen, Dr. Vinaya. Okay, Aussie yen, let me look at it. Okay, Aussie yen, there is a very, this candle formed during the AUD news announcement. We see that there is a strong sell signal, selling pressure here. According to our TF indicator, we saw that there is a selling pressure here on AUD USD and AUD, Aussie yen, and we see that what happened from that zone, the price has broken down Aussie yen. Now it is on a level of support. If I look at bigger picture on Aussie yen, what I can see that Aussie yen, you see this is the monthly price action. There is a monthly impulse correction. It will try to create another impulse. Aussie yen is currently showing strong bearish price action. I think that this price at least will come to this monthly level of support here, okay, on Aussie yen. Okay, if I look at the weekly, we see the same thing, that there is a liquidity gap on the weekly multiple times and then has rejected, okay, from this. This is the neckline of this previous resistance, support turning resistance. Looking at daily, you see that also the same thing on the daily. You see there is a strong consolidation, has broken down from this consolidation, leaving a neckline of this support here, which is turning resistance, and from here we can expect Aussie yen to continue to drop. So looking at for the lower time frame, now for Aussie yen, you see the price now pushing high. Highly likely this market will go up for a deeper retracement. Now we saw an impulse, we need to see correction. If Aussie yen is going up to test this level, which is a very good to happen, support here, okay, which is resistance here, with that support turning resistance from this rejection, we can expect to sell again. So Aussie yen is bearish, and I think that this market at least should come back to this level of support, or even deeper than this. We could see a stronger move on Aussie yen. Okay, so yeah, for me it's bearish. Looks like that this market will continue to drop in this direction. NZD CHF, absolutely good day, coach. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Euro dollar plus, yeah, absolutely. 3 inside down pattern on daily. What do you mean gold, sir? Yeah, I'll look at it. No buy gold. I think that gold will be bearish. So dollar yen, AUD USD. Yeah, looks like that AUD USD is bearish. So if you're bearish, then it's good. Hello Alzerin, thank you very much. I'm doing very well, thank you. Sir, thank you very much. Okay, so there's a free Telegram channel, link given on the chat. Isa has posted the free Telegram channel link on the chat. You can join the free Telegram channel for all the updates and everything, all the information that always posted there. So you see that gold now, as you can see, coming back down from this resistance level, and with that drop, if I look at monthly, yeah, I see that gold, yeah, this is the weekly candle. We see that it is coming down in that way, and now it is almost approaching this daily support, this weekly candle. I'll keep on the 5 minutes time frame the track of this price. Let me draw this level, because if we see that gold is, let's say, has broken that level and then reversing, then I'll be waiting for potential buying opportunity from this zone on gold. Thank you, Paco. You are also best. Thanks for this. Thank you for your appreciation and everyone's support to this channel. Can you look at NZD CHF? So, yeah, absolutely. AUD USD, absolutely, we'll look at it. So we'll look at NZD CHF and AUD USD. Okay, so looking at AUD USD now, AUD USD is also almost the same as gold, because they normally mirror each other. If I look at the daily, we see that AUD USD after this consolidation has a strong breakdown from this consolidation. Now the price in a daily level of support. Okay, now with that support, we might see, when the news is coming, we might see some upward movement, because the tomorrow news is coming on AUD USD. Now with that news, if I look at the 4 hour, we see already there is an impulse, and on AUD USD, what I think that I'll be really selling short AUD USD once the price will go up and test this level, and there is a probability for AUD USD for a deeper retracement during this news. Okay, if that's the case, if we see the price has gone up for a deeper retracement, because when an important level is broken, you can see that this support here, either this level or that should be tested as a resistance, and then we will find selling opportunity. Now from the bigger picture perspective on AUD USD, from the monthly, you can see there is a long bearish engulfer on AUD USD. Now with that bearish engulfer, the price now slowly dropping. From historical perspective, AUD USD is in a long trend, not wrong turn. I think wrong turn is a movie. Long-term downtrend from this resistance level, the price has created this bearish engulfer. Now for me, it's a starting of a new downtrend starting up, and as you can see, as the price rejected from this resistance, we could see AUD USD in this move, probably even by tomorrow might come back down to this monthly level of support, which will be very good. If in case a USD during the NAS is going up, then we might find further opportunity for selling again. And there is one probability to happen that this move, this is the daily, you can see one lonely candle is sometime turned to a false breakout. If that's the case, we might see again reverting back and then coming back down. So all of them we will decide based on the current time price action. You can see back to back 3 sessions drop. What we need now, a retest. So if in case instead of retest, if it goes up back, that's a fake out, and then we could find selling opportunity from there. So if we see, let's say, a rejection from here, then we will be selling from here. If we see a USD has gone up, breaking all this level, then we might find selling opportunity along this zone. So I will be a seller, no matter what, depending on when it is happening. Okay, guys and girls, let me look at the chart. In the meantime, as you know that NFP coming just 2 days, and tomorrow, today also the market is very volatile. If you want to trade with us, all of them, and also learn our strategies, trade, in our private academy. And also you can see that this is the sell alert here on AUD USD. This is our TF, or trend following strategy indicator, available for all the students who are lifetime member. You can access this from your student dashboard. If you want to be part of the great trading community, there is always an opportunity to share. We have a VIP chat group as well. Great traders are there. I saw that all the time. I look at how they are posting. They also share their trade alert, trade ideas. And thanks for all the members there helping each other. I really good to see. It's my part of my identity. It's like my family. I told them all the time. Can be part of that there, and I really invite you to be there. You need an environment if you really want to be profitable or professional trader. Environment is very, very important. It is said that always you will be average of 5 people you mix with. It's absolutely true, especially in the beginning as a trader. As I mentioned, that when I started trading, it was devastating for me because I didn't have anyone to help me in my trading journey. And what's your goal in trading? Let me know in the chat. When I started, because I did always try to relate with my traders who are here, because always is sharing the ideas, sharing the stories. I feel like I'm with the people that I always was passionate about to be, because the job I was doing, I was never happy, and there is a reason for it. The modern workplace, I know that I have to be brave to talk about it, but the modern workplace is not employee friendly. Back in time when I was doing job, I don't know how many of you have this kind of experience, but I changed almost 10 jobs. Okay, 10 jobs. I had to move from job to job, because probably that how I talk, I'm not afraid of talking, saying the right thing, and probably that was my best, what I can say, the worst enemy. And I had to face a lot of trouble from my workplace, from a lot of stress, when I couldn't sleep in the night, working long hours, not getting enough work-life balance. And from that pain, I started accumulating trading account, and just to create a big trading account, just to lose all of them. And that was another devastating, until I realized that actually to make money in trading, you don't need, in fact, a bigger account. You see that in trading, I just turning a $5,000 account. So far it's 8,000. You can see that. And this is a challenge that I have taken. I'll turn that money into $20,000 to $40,000 within a very short time. So that proves that in fact trading doesn't require, you know, what I can say, that a big money to be invested. In fact, it's a wrong concept. It's a wrong education given by those who will make money if you lose money. See, there are some who will make money if you lose money. And as a trading coach, I'm not afraid to talk about it. So I would recommend you to start with a smaller account, learn proper risk management, and then once you are very good at it, slowly increase your trading account. And it's possible to be free financially from trading, and I'm a big ambassador for this. So if you want to learn more on that, stick to the channel. Make sure guys give a big like and also subscribe to the channel. Don't hesitate to ask any question. I'm always here to help you. Even I'm not on live, if you have any question, go to the live chat and then ask for me. Live agent will always forward it to me. So with that said, let's jump on to the analysis. Okay, we see that gold now it's coming to this daily level of support. Looking at the monthly on gold. Now from the monthly perspective, we see that, as I mentioned, I'm just repeating that analysis again. That really helps us to understand. From the monthly, there's a big monthly, like after this strong rejection, we saw some retracement to the upside. And then from the weekly, we see that the price now slowly coming down. And I think that in the first move, we could see this weekly 20 EM is being tested. So which currently we can expect gold to come back 1835 level, which is happening. We see that the price now slowly dropping, as I mentioned earlier in this session. So we see that gold is coming down to the daily support zone. And let me look at the daily 1 hour. Okay, we see there is a doji has been formed on 5 minutes. So we see that significant bearish momentum, and you see this is a weakless candle. The price is now very vibrating with a very because when there is the price approach this kind of level, it really become very volatile. Okay, should I wait for chart to go above 200 EMA before going long to wrong? Which instrument you are talking about, the gold or which instrument? Let me know, then I can answer it. Can you look at euro dollar? Absolutely. AUD USD analysis, please. Now look at NZD CHF, give AUD USD analysis, financial freedom, my own boss. Yes, that is what the goal. I think that most of them want to be your own boss, which is very important. Being your own boss is what the purpose. Then you can follow your dream. It is said that if you either you have to follow a dream, either your dream or someone else's dream. So if you do not follow your own dream, then you have to follow someone else's dream at the end of the day. And every human came in this world for a purpose. You came, it's a divine, everyone has this divine purpose. Trust me, you came in this world for something, doing for something very special, and you are able to do that. The brain that we have, sometimes we are don't understand our own power that we have within, but the brain that you have, okay, it's every what happened in the brain. If you scan the brain, also there is an universe inside the brain, and you have that brain, right? Every second there is a billions of neurons firing together, creating neuro pathway, new experience, new consciousness. So as a human, if you keep yourself in the box, if you suppress yourself that no, I have to do what society told me to do, even the family told you to do, then you are stuck. Okay, you have to be a little bit rebellious and at the same time very cautious and very disciplined to go to the direction that you want to go, because there is always a sting that will take your energy away. No one will tell you this truth, okay? Because in fact, at the end of the day, everything is energy. The way you will operate in this world is based on your energy. How much energy you can keep in yourself will determine what you will achieve in your life. And it's a bit complicated to understand, but once you have to be protective to yourself, and then you can do it. So that's why you always need to have a dream, and the best way is to know starting point. You might say, okay, I don't know, I don't have a dream. The starting point is to find out exactly what you want. Many of us have a vague idea of what I want. You might say, if you ask someone, might say that, okay, I want to be rich, I want to be this, but it's not that way. You have to be specific about what you want. You see that gold now coming down to this daily level of support where there is a wickless candle, and as I mentioned earlier, from there we could see a little bit of bounce. But let's see on the 5 minutes. I'll look at now to see if we see any reversal pattern here. We might find some buy opportunity for short term. So as I mentioned, that if you don't know exactly what you want, it is very difficult, because the bird that sit on the tree, this bird doesn't have anything, right? But they exactly know where to go to find the food, where is their house. How do they know? There is something invisible always guiding them. So that invisible force is within you also, and to help that force to help you, you need to tell what you exactly want, and then you can find it. And it's proven according to science. You know that you need to be like this. So with that said, in this 5 minutes time frame, let me look at it. We see gold has just still not hasn't penetrated this support zone, or you see some rejection coming up. Okay, we'll look at it. Let me look at Mila. I would love to become a professional forex trader. Mila, you are a professional trader. Say I'm a professional trader. You know, saying in the present moment is the key of becoming. You know, anyone can become anything as long as we, you know, who you want to become. It's a little bit of paradox. So you might say, okay, I want to be, but what do you mean by you want to become? You can be, okay? Because being a professional trader or being anything is exactly possible. The reason is, you know, we are changeable. You can change everything. You can change your brain by changing your thinking. So if you want to become something, there is a higher version of you always exist in the present moment. That's the reality. That's the truth. That, let's say, Mila, let's say as an example, so you are here in this current reality, and everything you have in this current reality is a slice of based on your current experience, based on your current everything. So once you change that thinking, let's say you say that, okay, I'm a profitable trader now, you shift your identity to another reality where a version of you exists who is profitable, which what you want. So this is like a bandwidth. Let's say if you turn on radio station, you wanna listen 98.5 FM, let's say a channel. So you are tuning into that 98.5 FM, which is currently you are listening. But there is another radio wave already there, right? You just need to tune into that frequency. Once you tune that radio on that frequency, you will not hear anymore 98.5. Probably you will hear 105 FM, another, you know, frequency. It's already exist, right? We can't, it's invisible. Similarly, a version of you already exists in that. So to jump on to that person, the first thing is to becoming before you become. So before you become profitable, say that I'm profitable and act from that place, and you are a profitable. Gangster, my goal is to become a professional forex trader and be financial provider. Yeah, you can do that. You know, everything is possible as long as you are not quitting. Is it possible to trade 40 USD to big account? 40 USD to big account, what do you mean by? Yeah, why not? Let me know what kind of big account is this. Manjula sir, please share some basic to advanced tips to become a professional trader. Okay, very good question. This is relating to the other questions that basic to advanced tips to become a professional trader. Okay, so professional trader, let's go to that wordings. Pro trader, right? So what we say pro, let's take that trader away. We see the pro something, right? Pro real estate agent, pro anything, right? So that pro is the one who is very good at it. Now how to become good at it? Something to become good at something, you need either you have a road like this to go there. This is your starting point, this is your end point, right? You either go like this to that point, or you can take a shortcut to go to that point. There are two ways. Now you can go that way to the destination. You need to just go to a bit long time and long run, or you can go to that way. So to become a pro trader, number one tip, you need fundamental or basic understanding of the market structure and price action. I'm telling you, these are the only thing. You don't need any indicator, I'm sure. Market structure and price action, you need to understand it, how the market moves. This is the basic fundamental. Secondly, you need to learn at least 3 strategies you need to know. Okay, to be a pro trader, you need at least 3 strategies. Thirdly, you must backtest those strategies for a bit more extended data, and keep faith on that strategy, that even if you have a losing trade, you still can make money. You have to have that faith, and to get that faith, you need to backtest that strategy. So you got the strategy, you know the fundamental. The next thing is you need to develop a very good trading psychology. Now, what is a trading psychology? Is who you are as a trader when you are trading. And to develop a proper trading psychology, first of all, you need to find out how you are trading, and you need to understand how you should be trading. So these are the two gaps. Creating a self-awareness to know how you are trading, and then understanding how you should be trading and fill that gap will make you a good trader from the trading psychology perspective. So trading psychology is very important to become a profitable trader. So you got that right trading psychology, and then you need capital. Based on your skills set, capital might be different. Okay, or you can, if you are a good trader, you don't need capital. There is a lot of funding account, and also we are also coming very soon. We will be funding traders who are good at, who are proven. We will be funding that trader also. So basically, these are the main component of being a pro trader, and that's it. You are done. You're a professional trader. You can make money from the market and live the life that you want to live. So now the pathway that we talk about, let's say this is the way, that's so far what I said. And if you want a shortcut, there is a shortcut, and that's why this academy created, because everyone, to pass that long pathway, there might be some get exhausted and quit. Okay, so that we can decrease the quitting number, Forex Trading User Academy will help every trader to speed up their learning process, to give them a strategy, to give them the right trading psychology, right environment, so that they can take the shortcut to become a profitable trader. So that's why there is a link in the description. If you are interested, you can visit the website and join us to become a professional profitable trader. So with that said, let's look at some other instrument that we are talking about. Yeah, manipulation happened. Yeah, absolutely. Grab liquidity. This is the main goal of manipulation, to grab liquidity. Good morning. Thank you, James. Good morning. Coming. Yeah, thank you. Awesome. Okay, so I'll look at now. Let me see what's happening in the market. So if I look at from the first, so AUD looks like breaking down. We see all the AUD pairs highly volatile. Aussie Yen. So Aussie Yen, you can see it's forming a narrow doji in this zone. I think that we might see another drop on Aussie yen. Let me look at daily. There's a big drop already happened. So AUD USD, just looking at all of them to see how the market is doing. So GBP JPY is still consolidating. We'll not be looking at it. So the pair that I see very volatile is AUD and gold. So they are correlated, and the USD, NZD USD also you see that slowly dropping. Nasdaq. Okay, so let me look at Nasdaq. This one also consolidating. So what I see, the very strong momentum on gold. We see that gold has come to a very important level of support. Let's see how it is doing on the 5 minutes. Price is below this. We might see some bullish move on gold now for short term. I'm just seeing, guys. I think that you can see this 15 minutes candle is just getting rejected from here. So as the 4 hour coming close, we might say a movement to 40 level. Let's see, if we buy, there is a probability now for going up gold. You see the price just going out of the daily support zone. I think we'll see a short-term reversal on gold from this level. But overall, as I mentioned, the overall picture is gold is bearish, and okay. Okay, from the 15 minutes time frame, okay. I said, do you take trades only from major level based on? Yes, yeah, we do have some kind of strategies to trade. For example, combining with moving averages from any important area of value. If we see certain kind of price action, that we trade. So we, for example, this TF indicator, you can see there are sell signal here. So this sell is basically, there are some rules involved in it. Okay, if I turn off that, we see that there is a sell here, right? I don't have to look at all the time all the areas. So whenever I see a sell here, right? Now I circle that point, I turn off the indicator. Now I see that this zone, I see a sell signal. Okay, now why I'm seeing this sell signal is because there are some rules of the strategy. Our strategy is telling us that this candle satisfying the rules of the strategy, and the rules is just the combination of some bunch of things that input in that. So once we see that, we know that the market is preparing for a drop. Only in that situation you can see that there is in fact a strong impulse correction, so reversal pattern. The price has broken down from the reversal pattern, tested this previous support and resistance, and we saw that it crossed the 20 and 10 EMA and closed with a strong price action that is needed for selling, and as a result we have seen that movement happen. So we normally look for confirmation that we need it according to the rules, then we enter the trade. Now it could be the major level, or it could be along the direction of the trend. Now if you want to, let's say, trade reversal, then you might be able to wait for the major level, but to trade with the trend is always possible on the way. And trend trading is very profitable trading system that one can ever have. So you don't have to wait for a major level, the price to go, create false breakout and then drop. So that's why, as I mentioned, that you need at least 2 to 3 strategies to master it, because let's say you need to have a trend trading strategy, you need to have key level trading strategy, like that. The reason is the market may not trend always. Okay, the market is, let's say, in a sideway, so you need to have a strategy to trade that sideway market. When you see a market created a false breakout and then coming back down or going up, you can have a strategy like that. So at least 2-3 strategy will give you a very good confidence of, you know, a different market situation, so that you can enter a trade with confidence. So this is the answer of this question. Can you explain your strategy a bit if I'm right? Okay, so you know, explaining a strategy, you know, is depends on, because there is a lot of factors involved in a strategy. You need extended back testing of the strategy as well, because at the end of the day a strategy will work when you back test it. And in this, let's say in this live session, definitely that it is not possible to do a back testing of a strategy. So yeah, you need to have a back tested strategy definitely. Can you check NZD-CHF? I'll look at it. Did you forget or notice that trend in gold is which time frame, Lee? Let me know. When I see you analyzing gold, I see no problems. Thank you very much. Yeah, you are the best too. Yeah, I'll look at it. What about jumping into USD CAD? Alright, I'll look at it. Euro USD. Okay, Rendic, Favor, we'll look at all of them. So now we see that gold on the 5 minutes again come to the support zone. Okay, below the daily candle there is a doji. Now in case this price crossing this doji, it will be ridiculously volatile if that's the case. If it crossed the 1830 level, $18.34. Okay, so keep it running. We still have 5 minutes to go to close this candle. So gold has a big drop. Let me look at dollar CAD. Okay, so USD CAD is bullish, but at the same time we need to look at that the market is heading this resistance zone. What I think that dollar CAD might just blow to the upside, because monthly you can see the price already has come down. Okay, tested this previous resistance, turning support and bouncing to the upside. On the weekly as well, the price is bouncing to the upside. On the daily, we see that the price grabbed liquidity and then created this move to the upside on USD CAD. Now from the lower time frame, we see there is an inverted head and shoulder consolidation has breakout. So what we need to wait for the price to test this previous resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, okay, which is turning support, and then to go long on this one on dollar CAD. So yeah, I think it's bullish, has broken out. Either we need to see a middleman or a retest of this level can give us suitable entry opportunity on dollar CAD. So you see that gold slowly creating, this is the last candle, last 5 minutes candle for this move. So we have seen that gold on the daily, the price is below this support. You might see some bullish move now coming up on gold. Short term. Still not showing a very strong rejection. If we see another false breakout here, okay, on this gold, and then going a strong candle, will be going long. First we need to see at least one candle is being rejected to the upside. Yes, I think that if you take it, that's why I'm a bit cautious. Yeah, this news coming up is very volatile news. When Fed speaks, okay, when Powell is testifies, that's where the market really becomes very aggressively volatile. I especially close trade during this kind of news, and NFP definitely they're very volatile. My comments are not showing. I don't know TechWiki. Try again. Probably I don't know. Okay. We saw a candle close. Let me look at. AUD CAD. So AUD CAD is highly bearish. AUD NZD also highly bearish. AUD CHF very highly bearish. Aussie Yen also bearish. CAD CHF nothing. CHF JPY bearish. AUD USD. This market AUD USD is just melting. This one is bearish because there's news coming up. For AUD USD, what I'm expecting is to have a bounce during the news. I think there might happen gold and AUD USD, and to test this previous support here as a resistance, and then to give us potential opportunity to sell. So Euro AUD and all this AUD pairs are. Euro CAD has formed a bullish candle. CAD JPY. From this daily 20 we have seen a bounce. So you see that GBP pairs such as GBP CHF has formed a very strong bearish price action. GBP USD bearish. NZD CAD looks like getting bearish. NZD CHF also resistance, liquidity grab bearish. Gold is, as I mentioned, it's now dropping. Okay, so you saw that breakdown. So breaking this 1830 level, gold, let's see, because there is a daily doji, you can see that if the gold breaks this level 2 or 1830 level, we will be observing the price action from 5 minutes. In that case, we should find a reversal opportunity after breaking this level, 1830 level. USD CHF big bullish candle followed by a middleman, which is another bullish price action. So dollar Swiss franc has reversed from this daily support. You can see with this big bullish engulfer, bullish candle on the daily. We see that USD CHF is forming. So basically what we saw, that USD CHF starting from here, this impulse, consolidation, correction, tested this previous resistance here, which is turning support. From here we can expect USD CHF to go bullish. So from the lower time frame, even on the 5 minutes, we saw that back to back couple of dojis being created. So you see that you can see US30 on NASDAQ is also consolidating for possible drop, because the gold is dropping and now it is reversing from here for the show. Okay, we saw a strong rejection on the 5 minutes on gold. So okay, so for short term we'll be buying gold now, very short term trade. Stop loss here, TP around 1840. Okay, first, okay, wait a minute, we see that, don't do anything, first see this one how it is doing. There's a false breakout here again. Okay, let the price come down further. I think that it might come to, because there's a doji here on the daily, and it should, it's tested the half week of the doji. Let me see how this one is doing. So there's a false breakout in that level. This is the very important thing that I look at. You know, it just crossed this high. Okay, it has crossed that high with a gap opening, so there is a probability to drop now again. Let me show you. You see, it passed that candle's high. All right, closing as a bearish, which is sign that it is still susceptible to drop. That's why I didn't open. I tried to open, but because there was a rejection, and then we saw that the next one just did the false breakout, the manipulation. This is the key points that I look at. Okay, AUD USD as well on the 5 minutes. It is preparing for further drop. So basic, what I can say, in fact, DXY got stronger. Okay, we saw that, you can see. So from this daily 20 EMA, DXY has reversed. Okay, so look like that DXY going up after the testing this daily weekly low. We see some bullish move on DXY monthly. So monthly, weekly, and daily, so they are bullish. So from the 4 hour, we see creating a higher low on this support. It's pushing high. So once the DXY is going up, we see euro dollar. Aussie yen also bearish. So euro dollar, AUD USD especially, we see that this market is coming down. So let me look at the chat, guys. Which one? Should I now be able to sell gold? No, I'll not recommend you to sell gold at the moment. The reason is, there's one reason. There is a news coming up, and what I think gold is going to do is, during that news, we might see a spike on gold, okay, which is very likely to happen. And this market, what I think that will go up again, highly likely it might close above this level. Okay, or might close down, but we could see some spike and very high probability that gold, this current candle, will go up to test this 20 EMA where there is a bottom of this green doji. So in this big movement there's one green candle not related to the movement, which is the previous support level here. Okay, with that said, NZD USD as well. So you know, all the USD pairs now, including we saw dollar CAD form a middleman. Euro dollar showing a bearish move. In this move, what I think that gold will at least hit 1840 level very soon after. If in this move gold is breaking this low, you know, bottom of this daily doji, then it will jump up again about 1840 level. I think slowly buyers will come in the market on gold for short term. Could go long. Hi bro, is there any possibility for gold to reach 1867? 1867 is very high. 1867 you're saying? Oh, I don't think so. Gold will go to 1867 because it might go later, but for the time being, we see that gold has a has formed false breakout here on the daily, and highly likely that this price will come back down here again. At least it will come to this level and might create a higher low, and then we could see bounce again, or yeah, which is highly likely to happen. From this support we could see again bounce. At that point we could see gold might go to 1867 or higher, but in this move I think gold will drop. So this is the sign. We see that I'm just waiting for the spike to happen. As you can see, news is coming 2 a.m. That's why normally traders, the professional traders waiting, and with that news if we buy gold, okay, so we'll be, let's how this one is closing. Okay, we'll be buying gold now. All right, so we'll be closing at 1840, stop loss at 1829.77. I'll tell you why I'm doing that. Keep in mind everything here only for educational. I will recommend you to only open any demo account at any point. News is coming, so whatever happen will close before the news, the trade, because anything can happen during the news. Very tight stop loss. So we'll be closing at 1840, stop loss 1829.77. Okay, so there is a reason for this trade. I'll tell you. If you're unlucky, you might. Because it is on the if we see that it's not doing the way we expected, we might close break even. See the series of high and low. Okay, need a rejection to the upside. It's coming up. This is what we expected. Okay, so you see the moving up. Now what I'm expecting, see this price is daily. This is a very important buy area on gold for the short term, not for the long term, and this is why I have opened this trade. Now let me see how it does, and now it's in our entry, in my entry as well. I think the same thing with you. Okay, so it looks like it is forming a reversal for short term. Okay, so I'll tell you when you can move your stop loss at entry in case we need, which is going to the upside, and TP at 1840 level. Let's see if it is performing in the same way we expected. So 2 o'clock news is coming. If the price is not hitting the TP before the news, we might, let me see how this one is closing. Formed a false breakout. Let's see if how it is doing. Guys, give a big thumbs up, guys, and also subscribe. This one is important. Let's see how it does, because the price is at our entry. Is crucial to see how this 5 minutes candle is closing on this gold. Okay, we see I need to instruct. Okay, if we see the price action is not doing as expected, we might close it. Just let me see how it does. Okay, it's still bearish, so we'll be closing. One second, I'll let you know. Just let that close. Section is really very horrible. Should see a bullish move at least for the daily support. If this price reverse, it will be a big push to the upside. Okay, we see some reversal coming up. So back to back two liquidity grab. There is a probability. Can we see that possible? With this 15 minutes candle. Okay, so the support is coming here. So there is only 20 minutes remaining for the news to come, and still on a trade. Look at daily. So this is the daily doji zone. Let's keep track on the daily. But I'm expecting the price to, respect this daily doji, this support. Okay, so this is the dodgy area, 1830 level. Okay, so from here, this is the support on the daily. You can see this is the support, and you should see some bounce coming up. Trade. This is the daily support level. We see a bounce. And this is the support of the doji. Let's see if this is there. We might see bounce from here, which is very highly likely to happen. So I'm still on a trade. Okay, it didn't hit the sell. It's showing like that, but there is still. So let's see, we might see a bounce from here now. I think gold should go up from here. Okay, we'll keep that one here. Let me look at oil. Okay, we see that from the US oil, we see that basically from here there is a slower retracement to this previous resistance zone, which is turning support here on US oil, and from that zone we see that I think that US oil might come down to this level, okay, around 78.40 level, and from here we could see a bullish move on US oil. So we see that gold slowly trying to create that bullish move. Let's see. I'm still expecting this price to reject because this is on a daily support level. So we are still on a trade. It's showing here a bit longer, but in my account I see that it's still trade is on. Yeah. Okay. So you can move little bit if your stop loss to around 1829.40 in that zone. I think we should see some movement coming to the upside from this daily support. Okay, we should see some bullish move. If we see gold, okay, should see at least to this level. Because you see this is the daily support. Okay, there is a doji here, and news is coming in the next couple of minutes. So if the price is going to the profit, we will close with profit. Let's see. Yep, money flow, yeah. Okay, I think that during the news we are expecting this price to push up to 1841 level, which is may happen, or it may break this low and then could go up. But I think that it might. So it crossed the daily support level. Okay, so it crossed this dodge is low. Still we're on a trade. Okay, now it will really determine what's gonna happen. We have 10 minutes to go for the news. Okay, we see bounce. Alright, if it is going to the entry and profit, we will close. We still have 10 minutes for the news. Let's see how it does. I think that we should see some bounce to the upside now. Okay, yeah, coming up. Okay, so looks like that we might see some bullish momentum. I'm still running the trade. Okay, we see the price is moving towards the entry. How many of you are on the trade? Now we see back to back couple of long week candles. Thank you, John. Thank you very much. Very good. Thank you. Can we buy it? So gold will go up. TP. Yep. So we see that during the news, I'm expecting gold to have a spike to the upside. We have TP target at 1840, and I think that because you see that gold already crossed the daily low, we can expect some movement to the upside during the news. And very good. I see that many of you well, very good, thank you. I see that many of you are in trade. That's good. So thank you, Ravindra. Yeah, absolutely, Surajit. Thank you very much for mentioning that. I'm also love to see you here. So we are expecting to have some bullish move. Let me look at in the meantime other pairs. So dollar yen, we see that some bearish move. So during the news, I'm really expecting this price to go up on Aussie yen, and okay, we see some gold now. So it created a, you see the lower high, Now we can expect some movement unless there is any bad news coming up in the news time. In fact, you can see the price already created a lower high. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, we saw a long wick candle at the top is created, which is also a bullish pattern. Okay, yeah, so as I mentioned that news is coming, we should see some bullish momentum coming up in the market. Yeah, market respect that 20 mm most of the time, and that is why we have a specific strategy relating to 20 MA, which is combining price action with 20 MA, and 20 MA is one of my favorite moving average that I use in my trading. We have a specific strategies relating to 20 MA. If you want to learn that, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit the website, join us to learn our strategies and also to trade with us. There is a discount going on. You can join that and to trade the NFP and also to trade all the and also to learn all the strategies that we are trading. We see as 1 hour candle is closing, you can see this market created a false breakout on the way. So we see that Fed will speak 2 a.m. just 2 minutes from now on. It will really determine, but we see the price on a daily level of support, and I'm really keen to see this price is at least to cross this 1835 1836 level. Okay, so we see some bullish momentum. So this price action looks so far bullish. Okay, in the 5 minutes time frame on GBP USD as well, we see some bullish momentum coming on gold. Okay, so there's a gap opening and middleman formation. Let's see how it does. Crossed. So you have stopped out. Very volatile. So we are stopped out on this one. So basically, gold is set for the way it did. It is set for now a bigger move. So it has broken all this level of support here. So this is the support just broken. If I look at the weekly, is on the monthly support level now. Okay, so let me look at okay, we see that there is a so there might be very drastic drop. Gold does this many times. There might be free fall now. There is a probability. So you see that from this level okay, let's see if we can find any other opportunity. Okay, so we see that I think the AUD USD, all those instruments are very crazily, especially AUD USD, and because of that gold is okay, as I mentioned that now it will drop drastically, and in that move we could see that gold is coming to this level of support zone here now. Okay guys, so you see that gold in fact yeah, so there is a drastic drop on gold, and we might see it might come back to 1820 level. Okay, so yeah, so we will keep eye on it. We have to wait for the next trade. I'll come back tomorrow again in this live session guys, so make sure you stay tuned. With that said, I'm gonna end this session. I will see you tomorrow again in this live session. Hopefully that you enjoyed it. Always be patient in trading. As I mentioned that trading is like that. Sometimes you'll see manipulation, sometimes good trading opportunity. Whenever comes up, we will look at it. So thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow again in this live session. Until then, stay well, stay happy, and let's see how it goes. I'll keep eye on the market. If you want to be on the VIP group, link in the description, you can jump on it. Thank you. I'll see you soon.